So if the third year was the best year, which one was the worst year?
The first year, of course.
Oh, why?
But have a good relation with Orange Lere. These people, they can save your life.
When you're applying for jobs now, they are going to ask you, so have you ever been in a situation where you were faced with such and such? How did you react to it? How did you solve the issue?
Okay, so maybe the classes I chose, I should have picked better classes when I was doing, when I started the second semester, because
So you two need to adapt to this place.
I see.
But with time, it's very easy. Like 5-6 months, you get used to it. One semester is enough.
So Abdouramane Bey, when you think back, year 4, year 3, year 2, year 1, which of these years do you think did you have the best time in school?
Oh. Sincerely, I think the third year, because it was that year that I participated to the Erasmus program. So I had one semester in Lublin, which is a city in Poland. I think that semester was the best one because it was out of the routine that we used to have at university.
I see. So how do you apply for Erasmus? Just briefly.
Briefly, like it's around April, I think. So each year around April, we can apply for the next year Erasmus, either fall or winter semester. So I decided to book for the fall semester, and then I got accepted. Like there are some numbers of people for each faculty or each department. If you have a good GPA and an exam in English, you can get it easily.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that English exam, usually they conduct the exam in January, right? Is it January in your university?
It depends.
It depends.
Yes. For example, in our university, it should be April, I think.
April. They conduct the English exam in April.
Yes, in English. In April.
Oh, then every student should make sure they ask the Erasmus coordinator in their department to find out.
Exactly. They shouldn't miss this opportunity. It's really important.
Okay, thank you so much. So if the third year was the best year, which one was the worst year?
The first year, of course.
Oh, why?
This is because of the language. You just come in the country, you start learning the language. So the first year, and it was during this COVID-19, it was online. So it was boring, I think, that's why.
I see, it's
but
true.
After you get used to it, it's really easy.
Were you studying in Turkish?
Yes, I studied in Turkish.
So in your first year, you didn't really know Turkish, although you took the 1-year Turkish language course. Was it different studying in Turkish in the first year?
Of course, because it's an academic field. So you need to know academic terms. You need to get used to teachers, the way they speak, because they are considering everyone like Turkish, so they need to speak like Turkish. So you two need to adapt to this space.
I see.
But with time, it's very easy.
Like
5-6 months, you get used to it, I think.
One
semester is enough.
One semester.
But you need to study hard again.
I see. That's really interesting. So, any advice you'd like to give to students?
Of course, I think the most important is to not let your classes. You shouldn't pile up your classes. You need to study daily or weekly maximum.
The lessons.
Yes, the lessons. I mean, because if you let them getting more and more before the exam, you cannot finish them, or it won't be efficient enough.
So, once they learn something new, they study on the first day, or latest during the first week, so that it will be easy to study for exams, right?
Sure. I think the same day is even easier because it's still fresh in your memory. You just, for example, from the morning, if you come back to home, you just rest, you have your food and everything. Then you repeat what you did during the day. And then tomorrow, once you go for the next class, it will be easy for you.
Yes.
So before the exam, this full 1 week, you are without any stress.
That's true.
It's only 3 hours per day that you need to sacrifice, according to your department, of course. But daily, I think this is the best strategy.
Is this a strategy you use to become the best graduating student?
Actually, yes, but you need also a bit competition. Like if you have some friends, this is a good competition. Like you mean, my GPA is 393. Okay, let me also make 395 to become the first. You can put it in your mind in order to work, not to challenge someone. It's also a good idea, I think.
That's good. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Opportunities that school presents to you as a student. For example, one of those things is Erasmus. Number two is the opportunity to study, to learn another language. And the third thing is extracurricular activities. And this is very wide. It could be internships, it could be camps, it could be some associations you are part of. It could be a side job. And now that AI is in place, there's a lot to do, sincerely. So, to my year one friends, you have finished Domer, you're moving to year one. Please and please, focus on your academics very well. Try to ace it, because by the end of year one, by the time you're moving to year two, you are going to, if you have the chance, go for Erasmus. If you don't want to go, I understand. Just make sure you have good results so that you would have a good foundation. And by the time you're in year three, year four, you wouldn't have to focus more on academics. You have to focus more. Rather, you'll have to focus more on building a career, a life for yourself. So that's one thing I want to start with. First year and second year, invest heavily in your academics, have amazing grades. That doesn't mean if you didn't do well, it is too late. No, I know friends who have come back from year three and year four. However, if you are just starting, to the new starters, this is my advice, okay? So please make sure you plan your time well, set up goals for yourself. And as Abdouramane said, try to focus on, studying your lessons as soon as possible. He suggests you study every day. If it is too much for you, study it every week, depending on your schedule. You decide, you know yourself best, okay? So that is the first thing to start with. Those that are finishing year two and moving to year three and year four, it is time to start looking at opportunities. It is time to start engaging in programs activity. It is time to start building your network. It is time to start engaging with AI as much as you can. In any field you are, you need to understand what AI is doing to that field. Okay. If you're into policy making, or if you would like to go into the social sector or governance, you need to understand what you need to do regarding artificial intelligence tools. You understand how is it helping you do your work better, and how is it affecting your work. So you need to understand the trend there. If you're in healthcare, you need to know what is happening there. If you're in social sciences, you need to know what's happening there. If you're in the sciences, then you're in the core of it. So you need to understand how to make use of these resources. Don't just use ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the last thing you want to be using right now. There are so many tools to study and to learn.
How was life for you, especially in your fourth year?
My last year of university, it was hard because I was trying to find a job, even after I've done different internships, volunteers, and everything. So I was anxious with that and trying to as well graduate, so finish all the papers and exams I had.
So is there something you feel like you could have done better, maybe from your second or third year?
On my third year.
Or second year?
My second year. Okay. So maybe the classes I chose, I should have picked better classes when I was doing when I started the second semester, because they had a lot of influence on my GPA. So you pick really wise the classes you have. If you can have classes from other departments, it's even better. So even if the points they are giving to it is not that high, try to get the classes as much as you can. So
interesting. How can we know which classes are available for us to choose?
Usually on the system, it doesn't show you the classes you can choose, all of them. It only shows the ones related to your department. So you have two options. Or if you know the code of the class, if you have friends from another department, because the classes, they put the name and they have a code. Usually the code is a number and 2 letters regarding to your department. So if you know the code, you can just enter that. But have a good relation with Orange Lire. These people, they can save your life because they can put the code by themselves on their own computer and they pick the class for you. That's how I did it, because I was supposed to take administrative law and I didn't want to take that class because I'm not Turkish. I went to them and they knew, oh, Camila Jim. They did everything.
That's nice. That's nice. So, any general advice regarding studying, especially now that the winter semester is starting, or anything you'd like to share with us?
Yes, if you are starting, if this is your first year, first things like try to keep up with everything, like all of the classes. Don't think, oh, I'll study late, I'll do this, I'll do that. But apart from that, I know everyone will tell you this. Try to enjoy, because this is the only time in your life that you're gonna be an undergrad student. Like after this 4 years, you won't have time to be yourself. So yes, study, focus on your studies and everything, but enjoy, because this is the time to be young.
Thank you so much, Camila.
After you graduate from school, little will your GPA matter, especially nowadays. Little will it matter. What will matter are the skills, the experiences you have built. When you're applying for jobs now, they are going to ask you, so have you ever been in a situation where you were faced with such and such? How did you react to it? How did you solve the issue? You know, this is not about whether you got 70 in the midterms or 80 in the exams. This is like what has happened to you in your life. How did you deal with people? How did you break down the issues? How did you take actions to solve the problem? Like, this is what top companies are asking right now. So please and please, yes, it's good to focus on school, and it is good to get good grades, but you need things in practice. Like, you need tangible results. You need to show what you are capable of and the experiences you have gone through. For those who love writing, yes, academic writing is wonderful. There are tools that can help you brainstorm. There are tools that can help you find documents and research papers that are within the specific keywords you give them. There are tools that can help you extract references easily. So all of these things are there for you to make your life easier. So if you are still typing everything one by one and doing everything manually, it is high time to change, okay? So this new academic year, inshallah, I want you to go in with a new focus about personal development. Alhamdulillah, you're already doing well in school. It's time for you to now make sure that you can expand that into your personal life, such that you benefit others with it and you benefit yourself with it. So that way, you know that yes, you have something to give. And anytime, anywhere at all, when you get a chance to prove yourself, you wouldn't have to start fetching it from the memory. It will come automatically. All right. So, may Allah make it easy. I hope this video was helpful. Take care. Bye bye. Assalamu alaikum.